Hi there, my name is Rene and I'm the town manager for the Town of Duxbury. I'm here today to talk about the new DPW facility that we have proposed for the voters to consider at the annual town meeting on Saturday, March 12th. We've presented an article in the warrant. Article 11 is contemplating a $26.4 million project to replace the existing DPW structure that's been here for well over 50 years. Following that action, we're going to ask the voters to also consider a ballot question on Saturday, March 26th, at which time they would actually approve the expenditure of the funds.
Peter Buttkus, Director of Public Works. I've worked for the Town of Duxbury for almost 3 decades. I'm vested in this town and in this operation. So the Department of Public Works touches all the infrastructure in the town. There are 49 employees. That is both field personnel and administrative personnel. So under the umbrella of the Department of Public Works in Duxbury is the Highway Department, Lands and Natural Resources Department, Water Department, Sewer Department, Cemetery Crematory, Transfer Station, Animal Control, Animal Shelter, Vehicle Maintenance. The facility itself is fairly inadequate in size. The main part of the building was built 50 to 70 years ago. The population in Duxbury was probably 4,000 people. We have very little shop space. We cannot house all our equipment undercover. The vehicle maintenance department that maintains, the fleet for the whole town except for the large fire trucks is very small, and we can't really work safely in there. All our salt loading and unloading has to be done outside, and that's in storm situations. That can't be kept undercover. The vehicles are outside a good portion of the time. The site does not have any formal drainage, so we're really not EPA or DEP compliant, and we are located in the Zone 2 aquifer. We want to do the right thing environmentally for the town and its water source.
This project is of critical import, not just to the people who work here, but also all of our residents, of which I am one.
The current state of the facility makes it very difficult, especially in times of natural disasters and storms, to keep the town safe.
I've said for many years that the DPW represents the tip of the spear in terms of emergency services. Once they roll out their trucks and clear the snow, they make it safe for the fire and police to be able to have access to the residents of the town.
So we need to be able to operate at the highest level possible. Many people have noticed over the last couple of decades that storms seem to be getting worse, and we need to do all we can to be prepared for those situations. The plan is to actually build the new facility on the same footprints. I think what people need to keep in mind is we're building a facility. We're not building just a building. The facility will consist of self-contained wash bays that filter the water that we clean the trucks with instead of it having going into the ground. Vehicles will be kept undercover, so if there's a fuel leak, there's an oil leak, whatever the case may be, it'll be in a contained area that can't escape into the environment. There'll be offices, there'll be workshops, there'll be an adequate vehicle maintenance facility to be able to take care of a multi-million-dollar fleet.
If ever there was a time to try and approve this project, this is it. Currently, the average single-family dwelling has an assessed value of $893,000 in Duxbury. That gives us a tax bill on average of just over $11,000 a year. This project would add $267 a year to that bill. The interesting thing here, though, is in the first year of the debt being acquired, 3 projects will be rolling off of the debt schedule, which are the Chandler Roof Project, the Percy Walker Pool Construction Project, and the second bond for the school. So that first year would actually reduce that amount from $267 per household to $134. After that, there would be a slight increase, but overall, over the 20-year cost of the bond, the price would be going down. As you've heard our DPW Director, Peter Buttkus, describe, the importance of the project isn't just for housing equipment. It's to make our site more environmentally sound. It's to make sure that the employees who work here have a safe working environment. and that we're providing the best service that we can for the town of Duxbury. It's an important measure for a very important department, and we think that in the long run, it's money very well spent. That's why we're asking the voters to approve Article 11 on Saturday, March 12th, and then of equal import to approve the ballot question on Saturday, March 26th. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch.